Thank you everyone for joining us today for the 2021 International Gastric Cancer Educational Symposium hosted by the Korean Cancer Association and Debbie's Dream Foundation Curing Stomach Cancer. Also, thank you to our supporting partners, the Korean Gastric Cancer Association, the Japanese Gastric Cancer Association, and the Chinese Anti-Cancer Association, and the physicians, patients, and caregivers that have assisted in organizing and participating in this event. I am Andrea Eidelman, the CEO of Debbie's Dream Foundation. I would also like to take a moment to thank our generous sponsors. Platinum sponsors, Bristol Myers Squibb and Merck. Silver sponsors, Astellas and Taiho Oncology, and bronze sponsor, Zymeworks. The mission of Debbie's Dream Foundation is to raise awareness about stomach cancer, advance funding for research, and provide education and support internationally to patients, caregivers, and families. Our ultimate goal is to make the cure for stomach cancer a reality. Pictured here is Debbie Zellman, the founder of Debbie's Dream Foundation. DDF was founded by Debbie Zellman in 2009, 1 year after she was diagnosed with stage 4 incurable stomach cancer. A 40-year-old mother of 3 and practicing attorney, Debbie had no symptoms or risk factors for the disease. At the time of her diagnosis, she was given a 4% chance to live 5 years. Debbie fought for 9.5 years, facing many reoccurrences and harsh treatment regimens. When she was diagnosed, Debbie was surprised to learn that there were few treatment options available and little research taking place for gastric cancer. She founded DDF in 2009 to raise awareness for stomach cancer and advocate for increased funding for research. Sadly, Debbie passed away December 23, 2017, but her legacy continues through DDF. Funding research for gastric cancer is of utmost importance and at the heart of the mission of DDF. DDF has partnered with the American Association for Cancer Research to offer grants for basic, translational, and clinical research in stomach cancer. The AACR ensures that research proposals are put through peer-reviewed MET guidelines and criteria throughout the length of the grant. To date, DDF has funded grants totaling $1.2 million. DDF offers many free programs to the stomach cancer community. Some of the ongoing initiatives include our PrEP program, symposia, webinar series, and our nutrition educational programs. PrEP is one of the largest programs that encompasses the general mission of the foundation in providing education and support internationally to the stomach cancer community. The PrEP program includes mentoring, advocacy and outreach, virtual support programs, the Dream Makers Miracle Fund, clinical trials matching services, and an online support community. As part of the PrEP program, we are able to connect those feeling alone in their diagnosis with others who know exactly what they are going through. Our mentoring program provides patients and their families, patient survivor and caregiver mentors based on age, location, stage, and biomarkers. Our monthly stomach cancer support groups are led by a licensed clinician and are a huge resource for newly diagnosed patients. We also have an online discussion community where patients can remain anonymous and seek support and guidance from each other. Under PrEP, our Dream Makers Miracle Fund was a 2020 new initiative. We were able to grant wishes to patients and their families to create lasting memories. Here is some pictures of our award winners. The Feast family went to Disney World. Joey Feast was diagnosed at age 17 with stomach cancer. 6 years after his brother died of stomach cancer at just the age of 20. So cancer has affected their family tremendously. Also, we were able to grant Kenny Ricard his bucket list wish of skydiving, which was featured on the local news. Also through this initiative, we were able to host a toy giveaway in December, where we were able to give children under 18 holiday gifts. As part of our mission, we advocate for early detection and provide community and education and outreach to physician nurse navigators, hospitals, legislatures, and disparate communities affected by stomach cancer. We also have 32 chapters throughout the states and overseas who are strong advocates and spread awareness to their local community about this cancer. Each year, patients come together at our annual Debbie's Dream Advocacy Day with the ultimate goal of securing funding from the Department of Defense's peer-reviewed cancer research program, which allocates funds for stomach cancer research. Last year, our webinar series program hosted 6 informative educational webinars. This year, the series launched in January, featuring Dr. Craig Lockhart discussing on perioperative chemotherapy. The NCCN spoke on the stomach cancer guidelines in February, and in July, Dr. Laguna will speak on HIPEC. Each September, we also host our clinical trials updates webinar. And at the end of the year, we will be partnering with Cancer Care to host an informative webinar on how to talk to your kids about the cancer diagnosis. Despite the challenges of the pandemic, we hosted 3 successful online symposia in 2020. This year, our series launches with this virtual event highlighting gastric cancer treatment in the East and West and addressing how we can better bridge the gap in treatment. In July, we will host a live event at Mayo Clinic in Minnesota, and in November, we will be traveling to South Korea for our international symposia event. Stomach cancer patients and caregivers need simplified answers to help them maintain proper nutrition post-diagnosis and gastrectomy. We offer education around nutrition through our webinars, symposia, recipe books, and content from our website to help empower our patients and educate them through their own nutritional journey. In May, DDF launched a stomach cancer hotline in partnership with Cancer Care, where licensed social workers connect with patients to address financial, emotional, and practical changes that face our stomach cancer community. In 2020, we also launched the COVID program, which continues through this year. The pandemic brought about so many challenges for the stomach cancer patients and their support systems. Through this initiative, we were able to provide COVID educational webinars, free COVID kits, and meal delivery services through Instacart, as well as launching the Mind, Body, Spirit, Mental Health series on Facebook Live. We are so proud that our programming content is reviewed by our esteemed Scientific Medical Advisory Board. Also, many of our members host educational webinars and contribute to our symposia events year-round. We would like to thank our program chair, Dr. Han-Wan Yang, for all his hard work and dedication. Also, thank you to the Korean Cancer Association and our supporting partners, the Korean Gastric Cancer Association, the Japanese Gastric Cancer Association, and the Chinese Anti-Cancer Associations, and also the physicians, patients, and caregivers that have assisted in organizing and participating in this event. Thank you to our generous sponsors who also made this event possible. Platinum sponsors, Bristol Myers Squibb and Merck. Silver sponsors, Astellas and Taiho Oncology, and bronze sponsors, Zymeworks. If you would like to learn more about getting involved with DDF, you can visit our website at www.debbiesdream.org to learn more.